Some years ago, I had a vision. It happened in a nanosecond. A brilliant, jewel-encrusted, overwhelmingly beautiful, angelic-looking being flashed in my mind's eye, shocking and compelling me to attempt a rendering of this astonishing vision. Certainly that was far beyond my abilities then, as well as now, and I have been chasing that vision ever since. During my commercial years with Columbia Records and then with the discovery of LSD, I had this deep yearning to become something other than a commercial artist, because I'm seeing now fine art. And what happened one day, I'm just sort of laying in the sun in California, and this vision popped in my mind, and it was so powerful and inspiring that I went back to New York, and the first thing I did was try to sit down to paint my first vision, which was this here. And what it is the vision, the Christ face in the atomic pattern. And there was a priest who saw this, and he said, that's the Logos, the word of God creating the universe. Because of this particular vision, my life changed radically. I knew now that I had to be the painter. I had my own business in New York at the time. I was an advertising agency where I had a partner. And I left all that. I opened my own studio, and I said I have to be a painter. And I moved to Sausalito, California, on a houseboat where I started painting and trying to go on my own, discover my own vision. My neighbor on the houseboat was Alan Watts, who introduced America to Tibetan Buddhism, more or less. Great guy. We had great times together. Wonderful neighbor to have. And during this time now, I had a second powerful vision. I was in a state of, I was meditating, because Alan did teach me about meditation. And I would find myself doing this in the evenings. And one evening I had this tremendous vision of this beautiful angelic being. So the vestment was all beautiful jewels and diamonds, and it blew me away. I came out and I tried right away to particularly paint this image I had, this vision I had, but it was too overpowering. I could never capture it. So the image on the right-hand side was basically what I was trying to capture, what I saw in my awakening, I would say. And so I made this painting called The Fall of Lucifer, and the image on the left. And in doing so, I really discovered this technique, this crystallization technique. And this is a close-up of it, a detail of it, to give you an idea. So basically, I came to my own technique, my Venosa technique, and that includes a lot of searching for the light and bringing it out in a very crystallized manner. So these angelic beings kept popping up. This is an angel head. And this is another sort of form, I call this one, the Annunciation. And then these bigger angels. So I always saw angels as dynamic energy. Never saw feathers on them, or feathered wings. But I did see this powerful collection of energy constantly manifesting in this particular form. And I felt this is what I had to search after. I mean, I've been doing it for 35 years now, and I'm still looking and trying to capture what I saw in those first couple of visions. And the thing is that I really never sat down and did a sketch of any of this. I just sat down, and I still do this today, and I just paint them. They come out, they come through me, and I feel totally confident that if I just sit down and start painting, the vision will come out. Whatever wants to come out, whatever wants to come through me, whatever energy, I'll be the channeler for that and the tool for that. You have to pour your soul out for everybody to see on canvas. How do you do that? You know? So I discovered the easy way. I just sit down and start painting it, and I don't plan it. If you have to, you can never sketch this and plan something like this. It's just impossible. So. Being a little lazy, I let whoever is guiding me do a lot of the work. You know. So it's such a joy to paint this stuff. What it does to paint like this, it's totally empowering. First of all, it's incredibly satisfying. When you get that flow in painting, I can paint 2 days without stopping, not coming up for food or water, maybe just water. So it's totally empowering. You know, getting up from the good days a good day of painting, I feel like Superman, you know, and it's amazing what it's done for my spirit. I mean, painting along with the entheogens like LSD and ayahuasca, what it has done, and I think it does for most people, is it introduces you to your higher self. And in meeting my higher self, as I do usually under ayahuasca, I love being in that space and I see my potential, but the hard part is to keep that going after you leave the journey, because it slowly disappears and you get back into this reality and you start losing that. But you do have it now, and you do have a new language, and you can't go back to the old ways. You've seen basic relative truths and you can't deny them. So anything that you go against that is sort of a lie in your life. So what you do is you discover that you are totally integrated into the universe, and every move you make affects the universe. So, I mean, you know, you have a tremendous responsibility here along the way. You don't want to, you know, infect the universe with any of your bad problems and stuff like that. So you do advance and you evolve and you mature highly.
But through that creation, we inspire other people to think of the universe.
I mean, the artist is the great creator of everything you see around you is first division. You know, speaking about visionary artists, you look at everything that was first division. The chair, the microphone. Somebody designed that. Your car, you know, and then it was made into an actuality, but based on somebody's vision. There's nothing that you see around you, except for nature, that wasn't created by a visionary. And ultimately, you're surrounded by visionary art. This is what you are. You know, the great cultures are all formed by visionaries.
What's your feeling about the future? How does visionary art affect the future, and you as a visionary?
It creates the future.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That's the answer there.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, when I paint, I transcend time. I transcend time and space when I paint. It's the deepest state of meditation. You know, the creative act. You know, it's the secret to create. I would tell everybody, throw out your television sets out the window and sit down and write a poem, draw a picture. Then you're connecting to the universal energetic source. That's what's. So that universe exists out there, and you know that. And you also realize that there is continuity in the universe. That's a big plus. There's know that there is continuity. And that, you know, takes away the fear of death, which is a major problem on this planet, which creates much of the turmoil that we experience, the fear of death. And ayahuasca makes you die a little bit, but it makes you understand that this is part of the process and it's okay.
I have faith that we can continue on. I don't believe reincarnation. I think we keep going and expanding. And for this, I feel very good. You know? I feel secure in that.
I think just the moment now here, this moment is divine.
Absolutely.
Struggle out there, but you just have to take the world by the horns, you know, and go for it. That's what I did. That's how it worked, but not everybody does that. So that's me, and that's my life, a little part of it, and I hope you enjoyed it.